The rise of African nations asserting their sovereignty and pushing for a shift in global power dynamics has unsettled many Western leaders. Now, this including figures like Donald Trump. This African power shift refers to the continent's growing economic influence, strategic partnership with non-Western nations like China and Russia, the increasing demand for reparations, resource ownership, and decolonization of international systems. I am Vuyo Mgwelo for the African Diaspora News Channel in Johannesburg. The dominance in global affairs view these developments as a challenge to their historical control over African resources, the economies, political decisions. Now, here are 5 or 3 power shifts that can be a problem. The declining Western influence on African economies, that being aim number 1. So African nations are increasingly diversifying their economic partnership, moving away from reliance on Western institutions like the IMF and the World Bank. So the rise of partnership within China through the Belt and Road Initiative and Russia in arms deals and trade is also seen as a threat to Western economic interests and their historical monopolies on African markets. It's going to be a problem. That's why they don't like it. So now this also, number 2, will be the growing calls for the reparations and resource ownership, with African nations having amplified calls for the reparation for colonial exploitation and slavery, as well as the return of stolen artifacts and resources. We've spoken about this. The efforts of reclaiming control over minerals like the cobalt, the gold, the diamonds, that challenge Western corporations that have long exploited these resources at minimal cost. I've been saying, if Africa wakes up, it's shy. Number 3 will be the geopolitical shifts and the non-alignment. The emergence of African nations asserting the neutrality or aligning with the Eastern powers in global conflicts, such as the Russia-Ukraine war, that reflects a rejection of Western dominance. The African Union's inclusion in the G20 and its increasing prominence in global forums signal a shift of global balance of power. Number 4 will be the youth and grassroots movements. Africa's youthful population is demanding greater accountability from leaders and rejecting the Western imposed system. I'm going to leave it here. Leave your comments. Let's have a chat. Like, subscribe. I'm Vuyo Mgwelo, all the way from Johannesburg for the African Diaspora News Channel. I'll see you on my next one.
Unleash the power of knowledge and connect with the heartbeat of the African Diaspora. Download our African Diaspora News Channel app now on Google Play and Apple App Store. Stay informed with authentic and diverse perspectives, breaking news, and cultural insights. Immerse yourself in a community that celebrates unity, resilience, and progress. Experience the vibrancy of the diaspora at your fingertips. Don't miss out. Empower your perspective today. Search African Diaspora News Channel and join the conversation.